what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the play now center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center. Clark, here we have it in front of us. A lot of young players on display in this game tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I tell you what, they are a bit in the caterpillar stage right now. In other words, you think there's something beautiful about to explode and blossom. So these two teams worthy of keeping an eye on going forward.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Great defense that time from Şengün. Thompson surveying the floor. And Şengün throws it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Suggs against Van Vliet. And that one's good. Suggs.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Inside. Out to Brooks. Takes the three. Carter pulls it in. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Guarded by Green. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, here we go. Şengün's got the fast break chance. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Şengün passes to Green. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Şengün with the bucket.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man. Getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time. No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Pass to De Silva. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Anthony against Van Vliet. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 4. Out to the wing. Shoots. Out to Harris. To the inside. The shot's good from Bitadze.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
And so here is Houston. Lets it fly. It's blocked. And they get it back. Passes it to Green. Latrey. Out to Thompson. Offensive rebound on the wing, Thompson. taken away by Anthony. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Now, here's Isaac. Still without a basket. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Isaac with the steal. In the corner, it's Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Here's the lob for Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a nice display of team chemistry there between Harris and his guys, knowing when to go for the alley-oop.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Sengun. Feeds it to Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got 5.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
The Magic have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Anthony's shot is off. Rocket shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Green kicks to Van Vliet. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet against Anthony. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Orlando moving the ball around. They get it back. Here's De Silva. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. A nice shot by Harris.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Van Vliet outside. Over in the corner, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Harris. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Green. Out to Brooks. Sengun passes to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Anthony.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here are the Rockets. Here's Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Gary Harris.
Showing off that phenomenal body control right there. Green gets the shot to go despite being bumped.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
And guys, I love Green doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. For the Magic, Caldwell Pope comes in for Corey Joseph, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And that one misses.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Lob pass to Wagner. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Cam Whitmore. He's checked in for Houston.
For your Rockets, Whitmore.
Houston in the lead. Holiday looking for an opening. Down low. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Another miss by Houston. Well, Orlando shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Magic ball.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by Adams. The Rockets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Teardrop shot, and the layup good by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And how about the floater from Smith, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Banchero left side. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Banchero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Smith against Harris. There's the pass to Anthony. Here's Bitadze. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bitadze's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Holiday against Anthony. Here's Adams, banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to De Silva. Banchero outside. There's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Rockets on offense. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's Eason. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And then Smith with the dunk.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Orlando trailing here. Passes it to Bitadze. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Smith. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Over Banchero. And it's Smith missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Well, Orlando shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Green. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. 5 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And for Houston, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. That one drops for them. And the Rockets lead by 2.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And Green went to the penthouse level for that connection.
The Magic trail by 4. Suggs passes to Banchero. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Magic again can't hit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Suggs against Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Green against Caldwell Pope. Wagner wide open. Green with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
Good work defensively by Carter. The Magic trail by 6. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Wagner from long range drills the three-pointer. Wagner's got 5.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And the Rockets making a change here. Şengün's checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Brooks. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Suggs missing. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lob pass to Wagner. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, this is not an...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's give a big hand to your Little Timbers.
That free throw good from Thompson. Second free throw, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball.
Here's Black. Covered by Van Vliet. Wagner passes to Carter. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
The Magic trail by 4. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Van Vliet looking around. Outside, Green. 4 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And stolen by Wagner. And Suggs throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
And for Houston, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. The drive by Green. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Black. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for Houston, they're shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. And it's Green slinging it down.
Superior ball handling from Green that time. Had the defender on his heels.
The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Suggs against Green. Pass to Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Brooks grabs the board. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Joseph comes in for Jalen Suggs.
Jonathan Isaac. Corey Joseph.
Up top, Wagner. Outside, Joseph. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Good eyes and anticipation allow Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
The Magic trail by 6. On the wing, Isaac. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Wagner. And the turnover again by Orlando.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Whitmore in for Jalen Green. Here's Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Smith on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On up the court. Count it. Adams has got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Joseph looking around. The pass to Isaac. Back to Joseph. The 3 from Anthony. They get the rebound. And the basket by Isaac.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. On the wing, Brooks. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. Launches it. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Thompson in the post. Working on Black. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And Thompson throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be as an undersized player.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Black, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's deflected. Here's De Silva.
2 minutes.
Outside, Joseph.
2 minutes.
Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Steven Adams. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. Orlando also making some changes. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black. To the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Houston. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Anthony kicks to Banchero. Out to Anthony. From deep. It's good from long range. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Houston leading by 6. And here's Holiday. Still scoreless. Here's Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Joseph has an open look. To the inside. Outside Anthony. From downtown. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Outside Holiday. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing. And it's Houston on the break. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Well, Orlando shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony against Holiday. Pass to De Silva. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Orlando.
First free throw is good, and Orlando making a change here.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Holiday. And here's Green outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Jalen Green. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the posting.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's De Silva in at the 5, down low.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
The Magic have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for Houston, they're shooting 41% for the game. Banchero against Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Magic shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
They get a hand on it. Inside, Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And now Orlando on the break. Some room here for Caldwell Pope. Dishes it to Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. Here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Rockets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Smith checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Thompson nails both of them. Magic leading by 3. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Carter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. High post, Şengün. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Eason finds Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Snatched up on the wing, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Green's got 18 points.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
And stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero. Rockets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Houston, Jabari Smith, 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in.
In for the Magic, Black.
Carter, the pass to Wagner. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Smith kicks to Şengün. It's stolen by Banchero. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Banchero dishes to Black. There's the lob to Banchero. One-on-one fast break. Eason down low. He's defended by Wagner. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Black. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Eason passes to Thompson. No good from outside. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And finished off by Banchero.
Assisted.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developed.
Now to Smith. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And up the Green against Banchero. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. Magic have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Banchero inside. He's against Smith. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Thompson. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Black dishes to Joseph. Back to Black from deep three-point land. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And the play by Joseph as he finishes it off for 2. Joseph's got his first points of the game. Here's Green. He's got 20. And it's good. That's to 9 for 14. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Black in the post, guarded by Holiday. And here's Joseph for 3. Here's Carter. Wagner from long range. Sinks the triple. Wagner's got 8.
And that was from way outside. Wagner's confidence, really exceptional.
Green passes to Eason. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Black grabs the board. The Magic have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Down low. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his second basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Holiday kicks to Green. Off target from the baseline.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wagner passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Smith and stolen by Wagner. Wagner outside. It's hauled in by Adams.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Well, Orlando shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Wagner kicks to Joseph.
2 minutes remaining in the
passes to Wagner.
2 minutes.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Gary Harris in for Franz Wagner. Clock at 6. Green against Wagner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Rockets, Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Checked in for Houston. Rockets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Now Shepard. He feeds it to Green. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Worked that one inside nicely.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Shepard, that's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Rockets.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Isaac misses. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Isaac finds Harris. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
On the wing, Harris. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
64.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 10. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Green is out there with Alper and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Can't connect from short range. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. To the middle, out to Brooks. There's the triple. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Banchero. Van Vliet with it. Defended now by Wagner. Şengün off with the layup. The Magic trail by 10. There's the drive. Here's Bitadze. Takes it off the glass.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that one is good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Rockets leading by 8. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Bitadze. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Jeff Green. And Jalen Green subbed in for Shepard. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Green, the pass to Şengün. Misses from short range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. At the line for...
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Timeout called. The Rockets.
Timeout. Banchero. Starting. Taking 2 shots. Timeout charge to Houston. And make some noise for your Rockets Houston team.
He's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he banks in the layup.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Over to the wing. Banchero outside. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Traps in the tray.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Rockets leading by 5. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Brooks with no one around. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Eason.
And this is where Banchero needs to keep improving. Good to see him working hard on D.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Whitmore finds Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Van Vliet outside. And he converts the layup. Van Vliet's got his first basket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Banchero left side. Wagner right side. That one rolling around and rims out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Cam Whitmore. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Van Vliet passes to Adams. Basket counts.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Banchero. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two. Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player. When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
Van Vliet outside. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. Carter pulls it in.
Houston.
Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Black. 1 shot.
The Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 assists in the game. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Van Vliet with it. Down low. Adams finds Thompson. Now here's Adams. Knocked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To take the lead. The offensive rebound. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Jabari Smith.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And for your Rockets, Fred Van Vliet, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shot clock at 6. Brooks against Wagner. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
3-pointer, Brooks. Orlando grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Rockets trail. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Thompson left side. Houston moving it around. And here's Brooks from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Black kicks to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Carter. And it's blocked by Şengün. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Houston gets called for the foul. So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size, and a pretty diverse skill set.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Back the pass to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Thompson. And And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, you didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 2. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
You know, not to take anything away from what he's been able to do, but I'm surprised the defense hasn't done more to try to stop him. By the time they did adjust and give him more attention, it was a wrap. He got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. No luck that time either. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Inside, stolen by Brooks. Thompson passes to Şengün. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Orlando's ball. Driving inside. Wide open look. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
It's time to be disruptive. They've got to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. A second chance effort. They kick it out to Green. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. It counts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. For 3, Harris misses the 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Taking 3 shots.
He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 1. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They've got to stay focused here defensively. A stop possibly wins the game for them, but fouling could cause big problems.
He makes the second free throw, and that ties the game up. He's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives them the lead. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left in the game. And it's Green missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.